since first being elected in 2018, you can't find another prouder Filipina councillor in the entire country to represent Brampton. I want to give a special acknowledgement to my colleagues who are here today, Councillor Power in Ward 7 and 8, my partner in Ward 1 and 5, Councillor Paul Vicente, and also, of course, Mayor Patrick Brown, who is always particularly here. And I have to say that I think I also know why Mayor Brown's favorite dessert is halo halo. Because do you know, what is the meaning of halo halo in English? Mix. And Mayor Brown is really an incredible champion of diversity, equity, and inclusion in our city. It's not just Philippine Heritage Month that he supports, it's all the different cultures and heritage across the entire city, across the entire country. And like the halo halo dessert, right? It has different types of flavors, different textures, different ingredients inside the drink. When you mix everything together, when you mix the different cultures and accept all the different cultures in Brampton, like halo halo, you get the best dessert ever. I'd also like to thank our MPs for being here today, MP Sonia Sadiu, MP Shafkat Ali. And I want to acknowledge my parents who are here today, and I'm going to be too shy to stand up, but my parents are here, my mom and my mom's birthday was just last week, 70 years old. My Tita Doris and my cousins and other family members who are scattered throughout the entire crowd. One person who is missing here today, who I talk about very often, is my son Lennon. And he's not here today because he's playing ball hockey in a tournament. And I have to give advice to Mayor Brown, because as you're bringing Theo around at such a young age, just like Lennon when he was young, I used to bring him everywhere. And his first Philippine Heritage Month celebration was when he was 9, and he was this tall. Now he's this tall. And sometimes it's getting more and more difficult to drag him along to different occasions and different events, and I miss him very much. But I did ask him yesterday, Lennon, what does it mean to you to be Filipino in Brampton? Especially as he's the next generation of Filipinos to represent us in our community. And he responded, he said, Mommy, the Filipino community in Brampton is connected, we're about strong family, and I have never met a lazy Filipino person in my entire life, and that includes myself. He also shared that what he noticed within his culture, because he had to do a project at school about the Philippines, and he brought up to me that he noticed that in the Philippines they use a lot of bamboo. And bamboo is the national tree of our country. You'll notice today that we dance with bamboo, we eat bamboo, we build houses with bamboo. We do a lot with this incredible tree. And apart from being a tree in the Philippines, it is still justifiably very symbolic to us in our hearts in the Filipino community. And I'll share with you why. It's similar to us in our culture, and our heritage, and our values. Because when you plant a seed of a bamboo tree, it takes a really, really long time for that tree to establish roots in the ground. A long time, like 3 to 6 months before you see anything sprouting up from the ground. Because it's establishing its roots in the ground. But once those roots are established, the bamboo tree grows very fast. Within weeks, it grows very fast. It grows fast. It's one of the strongest, most resilient wood that you will ever find. And you can have all the wind, tsunami, hurricanes. The bamboo tree will bend, but it will always bounce back. It will always stand tall. It will always reach for the sun. And that's who we are as Filipino Canadians and as Filipinos. We may not be able to grow bamboo here in Canada anymore, but we certainly carry that resilience, that courage, and that perseverance in our hearts, similar to what the Consul General's office was sharing earlier today. And that strength and resilience is certainly here in Brampton. It's one of the fastest growing communities, as the Mayor had referenced, in the city and across the entire region. But boy, it has taken us a long time to establish those roots. But we are now growing so fast, and in working with various community organizations and all of you for the past 5 years, we've certainly accomplished a lot, and it is because of the roots that were established by the Federation of Filipino Canadians, established in 2004, the Brampton Filipino Seniors Club, 36 years going strong, the Knights of Resolve, who've been here even before probably Brampton was established as a city, and the Alliance of the Ladies of Knights of Resolve. And on that note, I'm going to stop talking, and I really want to acknowledge, give a special acknowledgement for those 4 organizations with a plaque, because you are our bamboo in the city of Brampton. You are the roots that were established in our community to allow me to stand on this stage and allow my son to feel so proud to be Filipino and many generations to come. So I'd like to ask Mayor Brown, my council colleagues, as well as the members of one member representative from the Federation, FFCB, one from the Knights of Resolve, the Brampton Filipino Seniors Club, and the Alliance of the Ladies of the Knights of Resolve, to please